Umi
I
or you
call you
met?
Umi. Umi. I
Yeah.
like Umi. I like Umi. I got to tell you, I met Umi at an event here. Now, I'm 6'4".
That's a
How
picture.
tall are you?
3'9".
3'9". You didn't even cheat. You didn't say like 4 foot.
No,
No.
3'9".
So listen, when I first saw him, and then you had a jersey on.
Yeah, I had a Steph Curry jersey on, a Warrior jersey. No,
Yeah,
I had
no.
a Clippers jersey
Yeah,
on.
the Clippers jersey on,
Clippers
right?
jersey on.
And I turned around, and when I was talking to him, I was just fascinated because you know why? I know growing up, I had a lot of friends that were. See, now the proper is little people.
Yeah,
Right.
people with achondroplasia.
What is
What-
it?
what
They
is-
got what?
Achondroplasia.
Achondroplasia?
Yes.
That's it, like
That's
a
the new thing?
thing?
That you-
That's a term. That's when
of-
when you're born, they tell you that your son has achondroplasia, which meaning that he's not gonna be going at a normal pace.
Right.
Okay, so you're going to be like, everything's going to grow less,
Yeah,
not so fast.
Yes, I'm gonna be at this height for the rest of my life.
The height.
Yes.
Okay, so you're always going to be, what'd you say, 3?
3'9".
So you should play that number all the time,
Yeah.
39.
Yeah, I
Play
should, I
that
should
number.
actually.
You should play that number.
I'm going to play it tonight.
Be careful, she'll be playing with you. Anyway, yeah. So I was always wondering, what is it like? I mean, trying to live, putting yourself in somebody else's shoes. And I remember asking you, and I was afraid to ask you, but all you could say is no. And he was like, I would love to come on and let everybody know.
Yeah.
So
It's a life of bittersweetness. It's bittersweet because there are a lot of ups and there's some downs, and like I learned to live with the ups. You gotta live with the ups. You can't
That's
look at
great.
the downs.
Positivity.
And luckily, you gotta look at your support system. A lot of people they contemplate it, they go in with depression. They don't have the people to support them.
Right.
Luckily, my support group, I've got a great family, great second family, great group of guys, and the guys I work my YouTube project with that support me to push myself further.
That's great.
Yeah.
You're a very positive guy.
Thank you. Yes.
So what, as an income, do you have an income? Do you have a job? Or?
No. As of now, I'm just working on my sports channels to bring them awareness to them. To my
Sports channels?
Yeah, Momentum Sports Debates.
really,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
terrific.
that's
Yeah.
great.
Thank you.
So where is it? How does people watch your channel?
So what we do is we do a Zoom meeting because we have one of my good friends. He's in Canada, so we do a Zoom meeting at nighttime where we all sit down, do a breakdown of what happened during the week, and then I usually post it the next day, and then we post some clips for the audience to see it on the Instagram account. And
Very
they can see it.
nice.
Yes, yes.
Is it like a first take kind of thing?
Yes, first thing like Stephen A.
Yeah,
Smith. Yeah.
that's great. That's
You
great.
get crazy on it?
terrific.
Yes, I do.
Somehow I could see you doing flips or I don't know, some kind of jumping
You're
jacks.
gonna get
or
on the
something.
table and start getting
Do
crazy.
you
I know
do,
you are.
do
I
you
feel
do
it.
things like that, like exercise kind of crazy
Nah,
things?
nah.
He's like,
Jump off a car?
No.
So you talk about the draft a lot right now?
Yeah, we're doing draft. We just did a draft video last night.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Like
it
a
was
mock
one of my
draft?
guys. Yeah, mock draft.
Oh,
the
that's
fu-
cool.
The top 5 picks. So we had all the other analysts come on, and they talked about who you think number 1, who you think number 2, and then we all compared. Then we had a little argument,
That's awesome.
and it was fun.
That's
yeah.
great.
That's good. Now, do you do horses too, or no?
No,
just
I
sports?
don't know.
She wants you to
He
pick her a winner.
doesn't know if you ride horses. All right?
Was it
You're like-
hard for you during COVID and the pandemic where sports were so lean?
It was hard, but that was when we were started preparing. Like I was talking about this idea with my friends for years, but I never had a group of guys to do this with. So I finally found a group of guys with the fantasy league because we finally said, let's talk about it because we were always arguing in our Instagram DMs with each other. We were all saying blah, 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 yelling at each other in Instagram. So I said, why don't we bring it to the people? So that's when I decided to bring it to the people. Because I also have another YouTube channel, Life for Someone Under 4 Feet, where I talk about the challenges, where I talk about how the shortest guy on my football team to my viewers, to encourage the people that don't have someone to look up to. Because you don't see a lot of famous people with achondroplasia.
Right.
So
Right,
I want to be somebody that
Right.
the little kids can look forward to.
Right.
to
Or
see-
they make them into a character,
Yeah.
a caricature,
Yeah, 100%.
which is not the way you
Yes.
want to project. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That's
interesting.
great.
There are
Yeah.
so many businesses and people that have created new ventures during
Yeah.
COVID. I see it now so much.
Yes.
Absolutely.
It's
You got to
great.
tell me about growing up. All right, tell me about the girls. Come on.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll tell you what. Look, I'm going to tell you right now. Why? Because a friend of mine, he was. I still can't use. First of all, I can't even pronounce what you just said. I condemn him.
Achondroplasia.
Okay.
Achondroplasia.
Look, I'm saying a condom man.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, a
No, think of
condom?
that. I'm trying to pronounce it, breaking it down.
You're
This is
listening
a
to
family
Joe.
show.
No,
This is a
but
family
this is also,
thing,
we
you know?
get around a lot.
Because I always turn around because a friend of mine that had it, all the girls
Loved
Loved
him.
him because he's like, oh, he's so cute.
Look at him. He's
And I'm
laughing like,
man,
yeah, they
all
love
the
me.
girls- And I was like, you know what?
He's a chick magnet.
I'm telling you, that's why I said to him, I want him to hang out with me. So
That's
think about it, he and I walking into a club.
You'd have a
oh
lot
my
of girls
God.
around you.
Right. It's
You
like
kidding me?
it's like Danny DeVito.
Right,
and
right, right. The
Schwarzenegger,
twins, yeah,
right?
twins, yeah.
So you
So
do
growing
have
up-
a lot of girls come around you.
Look at him.
My
Look
mom's
at
watching
him.
this
My
show.
mom's
Like, I get into that question. Yeah, but
One
yeah.
or two.
Wait, that's it. So what school did you go to?
I went to Sewanaka High School
Okay.
and played football over there for 2 years. And I believe my coach says this, that I was the shortest player they ever had. They
Aw.
came out.
Right.
Yeah, I had one of my best friends, Peter. His father, I remember when I was training with him. His father told me, if you quit the team, you're banned from my house. And that was because that's my second house. Everybody knows if I'm not home, I'm over there. So that was the second push to give me because my first 3 weeks were hell. I hated it
Yeah.
because it was the first time I was doing something. My body. It was the first time actually training, taking hits. I remember one time we were doing a drill with the bag. A guy hit me. I flew on the ground. I thought I couldn't feel my legs. Yeah. Yeah.
So you really enjoyed your years growing
Yes,
up.
yes,
You
I
didn't really block you from doing great things.
No, 100%. I enjoyed everything I did. I never believed in I can't do it.
That's
I
very
can't do it.
good.
And there were plenty of times when people would tell me, don't do this, don't do that, you can't do it. What's going to happen? Like, I remember when I was a senior in my high school, I did a prom proposal.
A what?
Prom proposal. So I want to do something crazy because nobody's prom proposed yet. So I said, let me go to a basketball game, halftime basketball game. I knew it was going to be packed. So I shared the idea with my athletic director. He's panicking. He's like, what if she says no? What if she says no? What if she says no? The whole school is on panic mode because they found out my idea. They're like, what if she says no? I'm like, she says no, that's okay. At least I had the guts to do something like that.
Absolutely, that's great.
Yeah, so yeah.
So how did it turn out?
And she said yes.
Whoa!
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You never forgot it either,
No, I
right?
never
And
forgot
they
it.
never forgot you.
Yeah, they never forgot me.
Well, you sound like you're very successful. You do some really
That's
great
it.
things.
Thank you.
Very
thank you.
positive, you know. That's what it is. It's like you turn around, you meet people, and he does have a good aura. I mean, you could sense a good aura
Oh,
about him,
definitely.
the energy around him. So even when he was walking around here, you thought he was like the owner, really, because he was walking like I own this place,
Yeah.
you know. but
That is great.
but
Do you
that's really
coach?
it's a great thing. Yeah.
I
Do you
want
coach
to,
kids?
I
or-
want to get involved in coaching, but then COVID hit.
Yeah,
And
maybe
it's-
even the suit. Maybe in the
Yeah.
future.
Yeah, hopefully once COVID goes down, I want to get into coaching with my coach. I talked to him, coaching with him, but COVID came in and put everything
Yeah.
back.
Well, everybody's at rest
Yeah,
now, but
so-
it's coming back.
Yes, hopefully it comes back soon. I'm really,
Well, that's terrific. Really.
Yeah, what size shoulders you have?
what's up?
What size shoulders you have? I'm like,
I
damn.
don't know. I wore, I think extra large, large shoulder pads,
Right.
but those things were crazy. Like when I said my jersey used to be dangling
To
on
the
the
floor.
ground. And my coach was
Yeah,
like,
that
your whole
cut,
jersey's in there.
trimmed.
Yeah,
Well, I think
Yeah.
you're a pleasure to
you
talk
kidding me?
to.
thank you.
We're going to get back to you, but you're
Okay.
really quite amazing
Thank you.
young man.
She would say some things right now, but she can't.
Quite
Run the
amazing young
show.
man.
Well, you just said your parents were watching.
Yeah, your parents are watching.
Yeah.
Tell Abba, sorry. All right. Let's get on to Mr. Russ.